TMI, people call me off when I rock the party. You bust a nut, feeds is breaking out the beat. Shit be harder than me.
A little bit. I do when I sleep, but right now it's so hectic, everything, not getting enough sleep to do the translations in my head.
Me and he are cruising militia, better watch out.
Yes, I remember. It's the dirty words though. It says, it's like rehearsals again. You'll see it on stage.
Just badass bitch, I'm rated X, I'm gifted, ain't gotta sell sex. Cross the beach onto the street, gotta work hard in a room to cheat.
People kind of forget that Pop the Glock is really, you know, my first musical experience, the first song that I wrote. So I wanted, you know, to go deeper, find my style, and I wanted to make an album that you could listen to every song, not just 3 songs that people like, and then stuff to take up the space. And then I was doing lots and lots and lots of touring, so very hard to find time for the studio. And then I had a baby, which took quite a bit of time as well. So it's a bunch of things together, I mean, really delayed.
Do it hot, and if you understood, would you stop hating and playing hard? I got a loaded bodyguard, don't make them pull the Glock and pop.
It wasn't necessarily to release, like, I didn't feel like it was everything I wanted to say. You know, I needed to just find someone that, you know, didn't know me since I was, you know, 16, like the other producers, and that I could start kind of a fresh thing with. So when I met Mirwais, he really, I guess, like, helped me find the style, helped me be like, okay, not to just make party tracks, but to go deeper. And, you know, he's been around and seen so much that he has so much advice to give. So he really helped me, you know, find the confidence to go deeper lyrically and do exactly what I wanted.
It's better than none.
Illusion of Love is very special to me because it's the first song that I was writing that's a bit more deep, and that wasn't just like kind of, you know, a more happy song. So that one's very meaningful to me. And of course ADD, because Pharrell has been, you know, one of my heroes forever, so it was awesome to have to work with him.
Fun ambitions, apron out for mothers, little yellow pepper.
I mean, it's funny because the Ed Banger guys, I've known them, especially Freed, since I was like 16. So, you know, I kind of grew up with them, and so it was really, you know, working like with family. Realized that was a bit more intimidating. The thing was quite funny because it was a night shoot, so we're shooting from like 5 p.m. till 6 in the morning for 2 days, and I just come from doing 3 days of promotion in Japan, so it's like already completely dead. And we actually shut down Hollywood Boulevard, and we're racing. So racing Pharrell, like him in a Porsche, you in a denim car on Hollywood Boulevard, it was quite crazy. It's funny, everyone's been saying AD soup. So it's ADD SUV, and ADD in English is attention deficit disorder. It's a disorder where like you can't focus on one thing, like you can't focus, your mind is everywhere, and SUV is the big cars. And at the beginning it was actually kind of about rappers, you know, they have ADD, you know, smoking a lot of weed, like driving their big cars. And then I was reading this book, Valley of the Dolls, and I was like, well, it's kind of the same thing. It's these housewives in mainly the US that kind of have this idea of happiness. You know, if they have the perfect house, the perfect husband, the perfect car, they'll be happy. And they're not, and so they all take like Valium all day, drink martinis, become completely schizophrenic. So it's a bit about, you know, a world like filled with, you know, so much extra stuff that you don't need, that in the end makes you less happy.
Hot, and if you understood, would you be my rhyme if you can? Yeah, you talk shit, think I care, my style.
Of course, shoes, I'm a girl.
No, off the clock.
Definitely shoes. And I have like this obsession with jumpsuits. I don't know why, every time I go shopping, I'm like, go straight to the jumpsuit.
I rock this beat, you know damn well, gonna make it to the top.
Oh really? I wish.
You made my mind and body so high. You turned this wild child into a ladybug.
It is. It's about a boy that actually everybody knows, but we'll not be sharing who that is.
I had to write this song and it goes.
I think Hong Kong Gardens. Because the reason I chose to cover that song was because to me it's so timeless, and I think Illusion of Love as well, like I won't get fed up with.
While the population.
Organization. I was a very kind of scattered person, you know, very crazy, and it's definitely brought, I guess, a balance to my life. Of course, like I'll have fun occasionally, or, you know, have fun on tour, but it's nice to go home and, you know, wake up in the morning, and it just like brings a bit of reality to your life. It's so crazy otherwise. And you have to plan every minute of everything, so you become a lot more organized and responsible.
Lay you down, underneath you just a clown. Time everyone see what you really.
I'm actually back in studio right now with Mirwais. Maybe starting a band with a boy.
Play the game gets played. I got a man and he goes by Uffie's banging, feet is banging.
I think it's easier when you're doing electronic music, because sometimes I just feel like, you know, the voice gets so far from the music, especially styles like Wizdeo, you know. But I mean, people have to realize it doesn't just make you sing like prettily. Like if you're not singing in the right tone, it doesn't work. So it's not like some magic fix everything. I just really like the way it sounds.
Time everyone see what you really be. Play the game gets played. I got a man and he goes by fees. Play the game gets played. I got a man and he goes by fees.